Hey everyone, welcome back to this beautiful channel. It's your favorite webcomic creator and animator, the Chainsaw Maniac, here with another edition of Coffee and Chainsaws. Basically the segment where I just let everything out. We talk about what's happened over the past few months, weeks, current events, stuff like that. And any form of contest or anything, which I'm gonna get into because there is one coming up in the near future. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. But if you guys enjoy content like this and you want more, you know what to do. Hit up that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified of anything I do on this channel. So as you can see on screen, I'm kind of busy with concepts and like new character designs and stuff like that for a comic that I will be entering into the next upcoming webtoon contest that is about to happen, because there's a lot of money involved. And I'm not really looking forward to the originals contract unless they meet my demands. I just want to cash out, get some cash, you know what I mean, and just pop out of the contest. So I'm gonna see what I can get out of it, if I even get any form of like winning of any sorts, right? But otherwise, I'm hitting up the comic scene again with a new comic, a new concept. I like to reinvent myself and kind of evolve more in terms of story, comics, characters, stuff like that. I like to always try something new, experiment a bit when it comes to contests and stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because this is a comic that I've been planning to do. It's just I haven't got to it because I'm still busy putting together the other comics, Kill Heroes and The Merchant of Ignatius. I still want to finish those, not to mention this City of Clones, not to mention this Pray for Love and City of Clones. I might get someone else to do that for me, but Merchant of Ignatius and Kill All Heroes, I'm only planning to do 2 seasons of those. Right now season 1 is done of those. I'm revamping Kill All Heroes in type of a manga type format so I can sell it in a book form. So that's gonna kind of come out in that type of format. And the Merchant of Ignatius will continue on Webtoon as per usual, right? So I will be just doing a new season and putting it up on Webtoon, just get it out of the way, get it done. And because those aren't really long comics, overall there's probably like 50 episodes altogether, maybe even a bit more, maybe 64, 60-ish, right? Yeah, so in season 2 I'm just planning to blow my load in terms of revealing everything and kind of tying everything together. And I feel like it's just much easier that way because it's a short comic. It's not a very long comic. It's a lot of reveals still to happen, a lot of very exciting like incidents so to happen. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But if you guys want to know where I've been for the whole month, it's because I literally am a dad now, guys. Like, it's been a month, my son was born, I'm on father duty for most of the time right now. So that's basically where I've been for the whole month. Things are beginning to settle down. I'm beginning to get more into the flow, back into the flow of things. I'm still doing the roasts, I have comics lined up, literally all the submissions. If you guys still want to submit to the roasts, there is a link in the description down below if you guys still want to submit your comics to be roasted on this channel. I'm planning to do single roasts. So like I'll take a comic and focus only on that comic for one video, roasting it up, going in depth in the first 3 episodes of that comic. And maybe some comics may take a bit longer, maybe the episodes are shorter, so I might do even more episodes than 3, right? But yeah, so I'm thinking of doing individual comic roasts instead of doing multiple comics in one roast video. So that's what I'm planning to do. I'm currently working on the next one that's coming up, and yeah, it's done basically, like in terms of recording and everything. I just have to edit the video literally and put it up. And then there's another video that I'm planning on doing in terms of WEBTOON, which is this new AI thingy, and I wanted to take a look at that, see how the AI does. By the way, also in terms of AI, you can't enter any AI driven submissions into this Webtoon contest, which is very interesting. I checked the rules out. For anyone who's planning to, put in the AI comics, you just automatically disqualify yourself and wasted that least amount of effort that you put into that AI, for the comic process. So I mean, like, you can go ahead and do it. It's just you'll be automatically disqualified if you use any form of AI. From what I've seen, I'm pretty sure you can use it as a tool in terms of gathering a reference and stuff like that. But in terms of fully like using AI only, for everything else, like, I don't think you can do that. You will get immediately disqualified. Going back on my discussion with the Webtoon contest coming up now, this is a comic that I'm planning to do for the contest. As you can see on screen, I already came up with a name for this comic like a while back already. It's called Gods X Titans, basically, so GXT for short. And this is kind of like my tribute to fighting games. You know, over my life I enjoyed fighting games, and like this is gonna be a comic for like, you know, the people who like Street Fighter, who like Tekken, these type of people, right? So this is kind of gonna be a tournament based comic. The way I kind of want to write it is that the main character doesn't seem like the main character. That's kind of how I want to write it, because so the way I'm gonna write this comic is very interesting, because I want the main character not to kind of be the main character. I want him to kind of be, I don't know how I'm going to do that, you know what I mean? Because obviously the main character is the main character anyway, right? It's the character you're going to focus on the most within the comic, and the story basically revolves around this main character. So it's hard not to make him like a not main character a main character, if you know what I mean, you know, because he's always the focal point of the story, right? So what I'm going to do is, what I've been researching is like main character tropes, you know, like Naruto, even our stuff on Black Clover, they have these tropes, right? Even Goku, they have these tropes, these main character tropes that all of them have, you know, they always have this unique special power. So the main story and like the event is gonna happen around this character, but he isn't the main character, you know what I mean? Like there is gonna be another character that's gonna be kind of, he has no idea all this cool shit's happening, like he's just there, and he basically got stuck into this whole mess, and now he's just doing his own thing. And like it's very hard to explain exactly what I want without showing you guys, but that's kind of what I'm going for. Now in terms of fighting styles and stuff like that, this guy is going to be a grappler, because people know I love the grappler archetype, and the grappler archetype is also one of the most underrated archetypes out there, because not a lot of people play grapplers in, you know, fighting games, because they're quite hard to maneuver, because they're quite slow, you know, even though they do massive damage. Normally they don't have the best buttons, they don't have, you know, the best confirms, you know. For those fighting game fans out there, they'll know what I'm talking about. But like, because this is kind of like in a tournament setting, kind of like Chonin exam stuff, you know what I mean? Dragon Ball Z, they have like the Budokai Tenkaichi tournaments. I've been watching a lot of Black Clover, by the way, but even in like Black Clover, they have like those wizardy tournaments, you know, where they test your might and whatever. And this kind of like the big bad, kind of like Hiachi, you know, from Tekken, kind of looming over this tournament. And you know, he has his own reasons for creating these tournaments. And obviously our main character, he just wants to enter the tournament for his own, you know, thing, whether it's because obviously it's a giant cash prize, exactly like the contest we're entering. So like this is giant cash prize, and he wants to win it for whatever motive he has. I haven't come up with a motive yet, but it's gonna be wholesome, like he's gonna save an orphanage or something like this, right? That's the aim that I'm aiming for. That's what I want him to do. Maybe save someone's life, you know. We want like a very wholesome, you know, attainable goal. Well, we want the goal to be attainable, but also almost impossible for this guy. Like we want it to be one of those type of things. And then yeah, there's a whole lot of things I can do here, you know. I'm still figuring it out. Kind of like me personally, I don't write stories like in the traditional sense. Like my brain, like if you go on my channel, I have a video describing my method. It's kind of like chaos to order is the method that's what I call it, you know what I mean? It's kind of like you're throwing a bunch of puzzle pieces on the table, and you're just taking whatever puzzle piece and you're seeing which fits where, you know what I mean? That's kind of the idea. You're randomly taking stuff and putting them in order. So that's kind of a chaos to order method. And there is probably another name for it. It's probably not something I invented. It is my method now, so deal with that. Talking more about this Webtoon contest, because you guys probably want to know the details and everything, you know, what's happening within this Webtoon contest. I haven't actually read through it, but my friend, my homie Apollo, he did a video on this. Okay guys, go check out his video on this. So if you guys want to check that video out, there is a link to it, or just hit the card above and you can go check out his video as well. Pretty cool guy as well. Like not only Webtoon but webcomics in general, you head over there, you know, he has the info, he has the deets. You guys head over there. Okay, so here's the Webtoon contest, and exactly there's the, you know, they spell out the rules and everything for you guys, so you guys can check this out. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to head over here and just check out the rules. So yeah, they even say what the submission requirements is. Yeah, they tell you exactly how much episodes they want for each entry, what the episodes consist of in terms of panels, in terms of length. It must be in English, full color. Talk about copyright stuff, yada yada. You can go through all this, talk about the submission period, which is March to May. So before May you have to finish this comic, most likely next year. So that gives you just before the halfway point of next year. Announcements in September. Okay, how will the judges process? So the judges will evaluate based on judging criteria, including 40% audience appeal and engagement. So a lot of your engagement is gonna come from the audience as well. That's 40%, is quite a bit. That will be set forth in the official rules, which is scheduled to be published in the upcoming weeks. Please stay tuned for the additional judging details. So the details of the judging stuff has not been posted yet, so you just have to keep an eye out for that. So yeah, no, a big fat no in the beginning. No AI entrants are not permitted to use generated AI to create their submissions. I'm not sure to what extent. To stay safe, I would not use any form of generated AI. I'm pretty sure if anyone catches a little sniff of anyone using AI during this contest, that's your ass. That is your ass. Like, the community is gonna eat you alive, bro. Trust me, guys, they're gonna eat you alive. So don't if you're going to use generative AI, rather don't tell anyone you did. Like, rather just use it for reference and don't say you used it for reference. That's my opinion. Don't even say like, oh, I generated this background. Don't even generate a background and then trace out. Don't even do that, bro. Don't even do. Rather download an image from the internet and then trace it, because they will have your ass. So just be aware of that, because that's how people are with AI these days. Like, I'm not that like aggressive with it like that. Like, I don't mind people generating the AI and then, like, you know, using that as a reference, or maybe as a like kind of like piecing their thing together when it comes to the planning stages. Obviously, when it comes to the final stages, if they just generate something and then just chuck it in a panel and then done, you know what I mean? That I would not accept. Like, if they have done that but then edited it in a way to where it's now transformative, that's fine. That's completely fine with me. But you know, I'm not Webtoon. I'm not the guy to tell you what you shouldn't do here, or what you should do here. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, the community will eat you alive if they find out, because that's how people are with AI. So stay clear of AI, or do it and don't say shit, okay? Because they're gonna find you. If someone finds a way to trace back your AI shit, like if they can find a way to do that, you are fucked, bro. So don't even go near AI stuff, right? That's just my opinion. But okay, I mean, it's up to you guys. If you want to play with your money like that, I ain't gonna play with it. I'm going full-blown old school. Not kind of old school, but old school digital. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna draw everything. I might use some 3D here and there. I mean, everything will be drawn in Clip Studio, and certain elements might even be created in 3D, you know, and I might just, you know, like I do, just like kind of mesh it with my style and then put it out there, because that's just how I'm going to do that shit. So that's kind of what's been happening, guys. Don't worry, the roast videos are coming, as well as the WEBTOON video, which I am working on. All done. Just have to edit it, guys. I just need the time to edit it, which my son is not giving me. He's on my ass every day, crying, wanting his diaper changed, needs to be fed. You know what I mean? Like, it's non-stop, guys, non-stop. Not that I'm complaining or anything. Like, I mean, that's just the part of fatherhood that you just have to do, right? It's not like I'm not getting anything done. I'm still working. I'm still doing my thing. You know what I mean? I'm still working on my comics. No excuses here, guys. I'm still working on my comics. I have a child. I'm raising the child, you know. And I have comics that I'm raising as well, right? As well as animation work. I'm doing it all, guys. Doing it all at once, okay? So it will come when it comes. As always, there's a Ko-fi, there's a Patreon if you guys want to support me. There is content on there as well. I haven't posted any content there in a while, but if you guys just want to throw me a donation or anything, like if you guys are like, hey, you know what? Chainsaw's been doing some solid work this year. We're gonna throw him a bone. You know, there's a Ko-fi link. Head over there. Just drop me whatever you want. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's 50 cents. You know, I appreciate anything, guys. I appreciate it all, okay? And also, like I said before, the comics that you guys sent me in, the entries for the roasts, if you guys want me to bump yours to the top of the list, basically, you can send me a donation and just say, like, I want you to bump me to the top, and obviously the biggest donation gets bumped. In terms of your donations, the higher the donation, the higher you go, right? I appreciate all you guys for still growing my channel, guys. Like, I'm almost at 1K, okay? I know it's not a lot. People love to hate me. It's just, it is what it is when you chainsaw, you know what I mean? So that's about everything. I appreciate you guys for all the support. As always, stay awesome, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.